What is the crack, lads? So this is the video I've been talking about for a wee while. I said I was going to release my top tips for training and nutrition, so here we go. At the minute I'm currently doing my conditioning, finished my pull session. The pump was insane. So, tip number 1, technique is key. Seriously, I go to the gym. I've been to a few different gyms, in my local area, which is Newcastle. I study in Newry, so I'm up here in Pure Gym at the moment. And there's so many people that I see that are just doing the wrong things. It's mainly people who just don't know because they're not guided properly. So guys, if there's anybody at all that's giving you advice, or even if you just research something that you're not sure about, please do. Technique is important, because if you don't have the correct technique, you can injure yourself with something very shockingly, and it can completely put you off the gym. Number 2, consistency is key. Okay, if you're only coming to the gym once a week, it's going to be very, very slight improvements you're going to see. So you need to make sure that you've got a nice routine. Build it up, okay? Like at the minute, with everything that I'm doing, I work part-time, I'm studying, and the amount of traveling I do as well. I don't drive yet, so I'm always taking buses or taxis. So you need to plan everything. At the minute, I'm on like a 3-day split, so just your average push-pull legs. If I can fit more time in, I do that. I do another 2 sessions, which would be my push and pull. So yeah, honestly, consistency is key. Number 3, abs are made in the kitchen. Honestly, you're not gonna have abs constantly doing sit-ups, okay? You need to make sure that you're having the right diet. I'm not talking about just cutting out loads of food. I'm talking about literally focusing and figuring out what your calories are, what your macros are, and what your micros are. Okay, I'll do another video on more about that. But honestly, you need to keep an eye on what you're eating, and you need to consume the right amount of calories. Not too much, not too little. Number 4, I would have to say, don't ego lift. So I've had friends who got me in the gym, I've met people in the gym, and a lot of them just lift because they feel like they're being watched. You need to choose a weight that's comfortable for you and that you can lift. Because if you start ego lifting, you can start doing a lot of things wrong, which consist of, more injuries, deformed muscles, muscular imbalance, So you need to not ego lift. Just be comfortable and take it easy. Let's see, number 5. Doing ab workouts is not going to burn belly fat. There's no such thing as spot reduced fat or spot reducing your fat. Okay, so like if I've got like a lot of fat in my leg, squats is not going to get rid of that. Okay, conditioning, a calorie deficit, that's what starts reducing your fat. Okay, not doing a specific exercise. Okay, I'd have to say number 6 would be, whenever you come to the gym, don't just hop on, hop off all the machines. Something I see all the time when I go to the gym, and you don't get the benefit of training, and you don't see improvement. So people tend to get bored or get, annoyed about it and don't come back. So, see, like the Pure Gym, go to the classes and figure out what the routines are. Find out what different exercises are relevant to each other. So very standard one would be your push-pull legs. So your push session is like all your movements that consist of pushing the weight away from you, which would be, anything that involves the chest, anything involves triceps, and anything involves the shoulders. Okay, so that's all movements that would push the weight away from your body. Okay, your pull session is the complete opposite. So it consists of your biceps and your back, and your rear delts, which is the back of your shoulders. So it consists of pulling the weight to you. Okay, and then obviously your leg sessions, just whatever exercise works your legs, because you've got 3 main muscles for the legs, which is your glutes, your hamstrings, and your quads. if you're really awkward, you'll do calves. Please, 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 please do not buy advertised slimming products. Okay, there's so many things that I see nowadays. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of products out there that are really, really good for getting fit and getting the right nutrients and stuff. The likes of your big companies, advertised brands such as SlimFast. SlimFast is just so bad. Like, my girlfriend went to buy one of their wee energy bars or something, and I looked at the macros on it, and it was literally 65% sugar. No protein, no fats. It was just carbohydrates, and 65% of it was sugar. It was nuts. It is just not good for you whatsoever. So just stick to basic foods until you are knowledgeable enough to know what's good and what's not good. Tip number 8. Okay, would have to be make sure you're eating enough calories. Okay, there's so many people that I've heard of that complain about not losing weight because they don't eat anything during the day. So they'll come to me and they'll be like, I have one meal a day, which is about 500 calories every day, and that's all I have. And I'm not losing weight, I'm putting more weight on. It's one of the biggest mistakes when it comes to losing weight, honestly. Your body goes into a thing called starvation mode. Basically what happens is, whenever you're not eating enough calories, your body recognizes this and starts to store everything that you eat for later on throughout the year, or throughout the week or month, whatever, to use it for whenever it needs it most. So the way it stores that is stored up by fat. Okay, so please, it is the worst thing you can do for your body, because you store more fat and you get into such a habit of not eating, and then whenever you need to start eating, you find it so hard and you feel sick. So you need to know what your right amount of calories are. Number 9, I would have to say, is don't be scared to go to the gym. So a lot of people have this thing where people are going to watch them in the gym and they're going to say things behind the back. Don't get me wrong, everybody gets watched in the gym, but everybody wants to know what you're doing because they might want to see if they're learning something, or they might be actually appreciating that you're here. If you're somebody out there and you do have a lot of weight and you're coming to the gym and you have people looking at you, the majority of the time, people who are here are going to acknowledge and appreciate the fact that you're coming and you're trying, because everybody comes to the gym because anybody who comes to the gym has realised the point in their life where they're not happy with themselves, so they want to make a difference. So anybody who you think might stare at you is actually acknowledging and is happy that you're coming to make a change to yourself. Number 10, and my favourite tip, is training is not a chore. Okay, people think that training is boring. I have loads of clients who think it's boring. People that I've trained just think that you're just throwing the weight about, or you're just running about and you feel sore and it's painful and it's not enjoyable. Guys, honestly, see, once you start to learn and you start to adapt to everything going on around you, you can come to enjoy the gym a lot. It's been scientifically proven that whenever you exercise, you release a happy hormone that once you finish your exercises, no matter what mood you were in before you started exercising, instantly gets lifted. It's been proven. Do you know what I mean? It happens to me. If I've done an off day, I still come to the gym and I feel a whole lot better afterwards. Those of my friends are like that. People I know, clients I've trained. Honestly, the gym is not a boring place. It can help you physically and mentally. So please don't put these things in your head to stop you from going to the gym, because fitness and exercising is great. Okay? So guys, that's going to wrap up my top tips for fitness and nutrition. Please give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a wee comment, let me know what you think, any suggestions, whatever you want. Please subscribe. There's definitely going to be more of this coming up, especially come towards summer. We're all going to get shredded as fuck. So yeah, just keep an eye out and share it to all your friends as well. Smash it.